It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Condors and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Condors of Tokyo. Along with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin here, and partner, let's examine this Tokyo ball club as they enter play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they've been cooking these last couple months, winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
That throw by Young incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And the big difference in the game? Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Again, it's Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He turned that into a nice game, gets him 8 yards. Jackson now off the bootleg. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 42-yard line.
Following the interception, Young. Sanders has it over the middle. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Second down and 3. Here's Young from the shotgun. And once again, this is Sanders. That one a first down pickup of 8. Here's Young. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
That's interference. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down, back to Sanders. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be third and 3 now. To throw, Young. That is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Here we go now on first and goal. Sanders diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And he returns this to the 22. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down now. Pull, 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You look at this Carolina defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. Young to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Well, his dad certainly had a few of these. Joey Porter Jr. there for the sack. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3rd down and 1. Here's Jackson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
That's good for a Tokyo 1st down.
They'll swing this out to Toney. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 29.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Sheds off the tackle. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Inside handoff here to Ricard. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Runs through the contact. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
13 yards. And the Panther first down.
Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd and short yardage, Young. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and